Well, folks, we had more Republican primaries this week that, of course, nobody paid attention to because Donald Trump is already the presumptive GOP nominee. But what we saw take place this week, specifically with the Republican primary in the state of Ohio, is that Donald Trump is in a lot of trouble. Okay, Donald Trump was the only active candidate on the ballot in these states that had their primaries this week: Florida, Illinois, Ohio, Arizona, and Kansas. And Trump won all the states easily. But he didn't win everybody. And according to the exit polls in Ohio, 20% of Nikki Haley's supporters in the very valuable swing state of Ohio said, I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump. Ever. Ever. 10% of that 20 said, I'm voting for Biden. The other half said, I'm not going to vote. This is a trend that we have seen in nearly every other primary state with Nikki Haley's voters. I mean, it's almost remarkable because it usually is that 20% mark. Sometimes it's a little bit higher than that. But at least 20% of Nikki Haley's voters are making it clear in the exit polls and the post-election polls that I'm not ever going to vote for Donald Trump. Ever. I'll vote for Biden before I vote for Donald Trump. And it usually is about an even split. Half are saying they'll vote for Biden instead. Half are saying I'm just not going to vote for president. That is a massive problem for Donald Trump. We already saw 6% of Republicans who cast their vote in 2020, 6% of them voted for Biden. So Trump is already struggling with a good percentage of that Republican base. And the number of Republicans now who say they're not going to vote for him has only gotten bigger. Because all Trump has done since he became the presumptive nominee, well, hell, since he launched his campaign, the only people in this country he has appealed to are the people who walk around in the MAGA hats. Like the people who would already vote for him no matter what. Even if he went into their home and killed their entire family, they would still say, thank you, sir, that was the best murder I've ever seen. I'll vote for you right now. Like, they're going to vote for him. But those moderate Republican voters, the ones who say, well, I kind of just want a normal guy. I don't like this guy. He's, could be a felon by the time the election comes around. I'm not going to vote for him. So it's bad enough for Donald Trump that he's already not winning with independents. President Biden is now ahead of him in all the presidential polling, if only by 1 point, but still ahead. And now he's losing his own Republican base. A Republican base that, by the way, has shrunk by 2% since the 2020 election. So the Republican base as a whole got smaller, and Trump's share of that Republican base is getting smaller. That is a massive electoral nightmare for the Donald Trump campaign. And unless he can completely change who he is as a person and a candidate, he is not going to win those people back, which means he is not going to win the 2024 election. Again, he can change completely who he is as a human being and win them back and win. But I don't think anybody thinks that's actually going to happen. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.